So in this quick video we're going to have a little look at task 2, which is a pliers sketch. So job number 1, nice light pencil grip. I'm going to start off with a nice long vertical construction line, and perhaps about a quarter of the way along from the top of that construction line I'm going to do a nice light horizontal construction line on there as well. Now, what I also need to do is, on this construction line that we've just done, I'm going to give myself a point here and about the same distance over this side, a point here, and what I'm going to do is a nice diagonal construction line across here, but I want that construction line to start, and you can construct this in if it helps, but pretty much aligned to both these points, and from there through that point, light construction line. Similarly, same thing, going in that direction there. Now, next part I'm going to focus on just now is a construction for that larger circle in there, based round about where these lines cross again. So, round about there, I'm going to construct in horizontal, and about the same distance over here, construct in another horizontal. And because it's square, I need to take that same distance and find about the same position going that way, and same again going that way. And it's a much smaller circle than the geometric circle was down here, so if you want to, you can put in the diagonal lines in between them, but you might end up with lots of extra construction lines that end up confusing you. So given it's fairly small, you might just want to lightly sketch in a circle for a little bit of construction round about that square. But as I say, if you want to construct it out using the methods in the previous video, then that absolutely wouldn't do any harm at all. Okay, from there I'm going to start to focus on the jaws and the grips and the pliers. So along this diagonal line here, I'm going to give myself a little point for the ends of the jaws. I'm going to do the same thing over here, and at the same angle and very close to this line here, I'm going to construct in another line at the same angle, still staying parallel to this. Over from here, construct in another line like so, and then using where that line would cross that kind of position that I'd put in there, I'm going to use that to give myself an angle like so, and then that's me constructed in one of the jaws, and I'm going to repeat the process over here, trying to keep it as close to the same as what I could do before. So it might actually be a good point at this stage to actually outline in the jaws of the the jaws of the pliers, the grips and the pliers, just so we can see a wee bit of light at the end of the tunnel, so we can see how this is all panning out. Like so. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about the curves just now, because we'll come back to that once we deal with the grips and the pliers. So for the grips and the pliers, I'm going to lightly construct in a horizontal line across there, and the purpose of that is to give us positions for where the ends are there and there. And I'm going to take my page slightly, and from that position, going that side of that diagonal construction line, I'm going to sketch in a curve using my wrist as an anchor point and flicking my pencil, and very lightly initially construct a line from that point up to this point here where this construction line meets the circle. After that, round about the main circle constructed here, I'm going to pick a point about there, just now, and from the same point here, I'm going to construct in another arc to give me where the handles are. And then I'm going to repeat that over here. So get my position, ghost it in, make sure I'm fairly happy with it, and then having ghosted it, sketch in that position, and then if I take a similar point over the other side of that circle, then I want to ghost into there so we can get the thickness of the... Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So now I have where the handles are going to be for that. I'm actually much happier with that one than I am that one. So, having got these positions in, what I can now do is outline in round about the outside circle, to get all these positions in place, and then using my pencil grip start to outline in where the handles would be for the pliers. Last job, a little circle in the centre there for the hinge. It's a small circle, so you can simply ghost it in, and once you're happy, outline it.